What's up? It's your boy Big G, back again with yet another video. Pardon me because I got this little sty in my eye. It was growing and it's going away. Every time I get some dirt or sweat or something in my eye, it happens. Check it. Thank you for all that like and subscribe to my channel. It's growing. I'm at 10,000 plus. I'm going to keep it boogieing. I'm going to keep on bringing you these stories. Today I'm going to get right into it. I know right now one of the hottest topics is LeBron James and Bronny James. Everybody talking about, yo, LeBron bringing his son in there. Let me tell you something. As a father, anything I can do for my kids, I'm going to do. You understand what I'm saying? Anything I can do, put them on, give them the edge, because it's a dog-eat-dog world out there, and they're going to need all the help they can get. And as a father or as a parent, I would think that's what we're supposed to do. Now let me get into it. Morals. Remember good times? John Amos was a hard-working black man, came home, they lived in the projects and stuff like that, you know, and he tried to teach Michael and JJ life lessons. Now, here's the difference. You got a man who's working hard to feed his family, who wants his kid to grow up the right way, to learn. Hard work, you got to put in hard work. Nothing going to be given to you. The world don't owe you nothing. That's most messages that fathers be bringing to their kids, or parents, I'm to say. Now, when you look at LeBron James, boom, billionaire, got his two sons, and you know he got his kids. He's doing what he's supposed to do because rightfully so. LeBron put the work in, invested his money or whatever he did, and he's a billionaire. We all should strive to be financially free. Let's put that out there. A lot of people, it's 50-50. People got a problem with it. This is on one hand, you look at LeBron James, you look at what's this guy? I'm bugging up. Prime time. Deion Sanders, and then you know you got this dude LaMelo Ball and the big three, the big baller brand or whatever. You got these three fathers, black fathers, that's pushing their kids to be successful any way they can in the league or wherever it may be. Some people got a problem with in particular the LeBron James situation. Here's the problem with it. Okay, here's the pluses of it. First time, father and son going to be playing on the same team. You know what I'm saying? But it's not the first time that a basketball player's son has made the league. Now, yes, it's going to be history. Yes, as a father, you're supposed to do what you're supposed to do for your son to push him. Everybody should applaud LeBron, DEION, BIGBALLERBRAND, or anybody who does it because, quote unquote, they said the white folks do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? So now, the people who are objective to it, like, okay, they applaud LeBron, you're in position, you did it. Your son is on the team. Question, what do you say to the kid that's watching TV, wants to be a basketball player, and he's looking at the NBA draft? When you watch the NBA draft, you see all kind of kids come up there. They got their mom, they crying, they in tears. You know what I'm saying? They you know, all the hard work I put into it to get here and all that. Because you know, once you get put on a call, your number call, it ain't but a few spots. It ain't but a few spots every year to get drafted professionally for any sport. You know what I'm saying? Out of millions and millions and millions of people, everybody trying to get those little bitty spots to be a professional, whatever, athlete, right? So now, you got your kid. He's watching the TV. He watched Michael Jordan. He watched this, that, Kyrie. He watched everybody out there, you know, grind. You hear the stories, Kevin Garnett coming straight from high school, Kobe Bryant and them coming straight from high school. Most athletes tell you they came from the mud. They tell you, listen, I'm going to buy my mom a house. I'm getting my mother out of poverty. She's been working too long and we've been struggling. We've been doing this. Most athletes had to stay out of a whole bunch of trouble to get to where they at. Because they come from the hood. They learned their skills from balling against people in the hood, coming out every day until they get into playing ball for teams in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Because me personally speaking, the Knicks stopped calling me last week, because I turned them down. I said, I'm going to continue on with my career as corruption officer. I'd rather not play for the Knicks, even though I bleed orange and blue. I'm letting you know that right now. Die-hard Knicks fan. Say what you want to in the comments. Now, but this is what I'm trying to say. Whether it's track, basketball, baseball, football, and I'm not trying to be racist, nothing like that. Sometimes in my line of work, I've gone into apartments where I've seen, like we know in the neighborhood, different nationalities pack the apartments up. Like if you got a house apartment, you can see the Chinese, the Oriental. I want to get it right. Several of them live in the same apartment. Several African families live in the same apartment. I know I'm going off base, but just follow me. This is what I'm trying to say. I went in there and I seen Oriental kids all on computers, 4 and 5 years old, on computers just like that. Navigating the computer, clicking this, clicking that, blah, 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 this, that, learning, quantum physics and E=mc² and all that. Boom. Come downstairs. I'm being respectful now. Come downstairs right in the same apartment building. People just like us, black and Hispanic, sitting out there, smoking blunts, pants sagging, this, that, all in front of the building selling weed. I'm calling it like I see it, right? And that could be going in California, Illinois, wherever. It's the same setup, right? What I'm trying to say is people train hard when they figure their kid got a shot. Ballet, playing the flute, doing recitals. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is for the parents who put their kid through all that rigorous training, keeping them out of trouble, make sure their grades are good, getting them to good schools and good programs and stuff like that, and the kid is following suit. The kid is paying attention, and the kid is doing everything that he's being told to do if they want to be professional, if they want to make the league, if they want to make the team, or whatever the case may be. So what do you say to the kid that's sitting there that did all that? Now, listen, I'm all for taking care of your kids and putting them in the best position to win. Now, I'm just playing advocate here. In the comments, you let me know how you feel. What do you say to the kid that did all that and did everything right? That's was on the same team or in the same league or play against Bronny James, right? That averaged 15, 20 points a game. That averaged 20, 25 points a game. That was busting behind. Wasn't sick or nothing. Now, I know y'all think I'm talking against Bronny James. Listen, if I had the chance to put my kid in the best position, I'm going to do it too. Trust and believe. But I'm not going to alleviate the facts of the whole matter that Bron is a billionaire already. Bronny, bar him be some kind of brat or get in trouble with the law or be on drugs like that, he's going to be taken care of because the kid got a good head on his shoulder. And from what I've seen, I'm no sports analyst, but I did play ball. He can ball out. But there's millions of cats that can ball out that's not going to make the league. There's definitely a million cats in jail that'll probably scrape Jordan. I'm telling you. But what I'm trying to say is, we know this world is a dog-eat world. And if I can give my son or my kid the upper hand or the advantage, I'm going to do whatever I can to get it done. Now, I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, the knock on, allegedly, what I hear is Michael Jordan really don't get involved in, things of black issues and don't speak on it when LeBron does. That's why a lot of people favor LeBron in that essence. Now, I'm just saying, LeBron's a billionaire. Bronny and all his kids are going to be okay if they don't go to the league. They're going to be okay. If I was a bet man, I would think that they were going to get together and start some family business and stuff like that, and his kids and family are going to be okay. On the other hand, to the umpteen million other basketball players, I guess it's just unfortunate. But what do you say to the kid that put in that work, that averaged way more than LeBron James' son, did everything right, is a better player, taller, better, stronger, and faster, and don't get drafted? Don't get that spot that LeBron James' son took. I'm just asking. Y'all can hate me or whatever. I'm just asking a question. Because the reality is There's not a lot of billionaire sons that's going to get a spot on the basketball team. Pretty soon, LeBron going to own his own basketball team. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm all for looking out for your kid, doing what he, helping him out and everything. I'm all for it. But these kids out here that bust their behind and work, that's their way out the ghetto. That's their way to get their family in a better situation. Yeah, everybody not going to make it. I get it. But I know it's probably painstaking to sit here to know you did everything you were supposed to do. Everything you're supposed to do. You averaged more than Bronny. You balled out more. You're a better athlete. You're better at this. Your grades and everything. You're not in trouble with the law or nothing like that. And because his father was a billionaire, he gets that spot. I mean, my man told me in Harlem, he said, yo, that stuff happened to people every day, B. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel as though it's 50-50. As a father, we're going to do what we can. I'm going to put it out there. Bron is a billionaire. Basketball ain't the way that your son had to go to be all right, to be successful. Yes, as a dream is. Did he put in the hard work to get it? I'm sure he did. I'm sure he busted his behind to be there, just like Del Curry. You seen Steph Curry there and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of NBA basketball players probably had a little influence on getting their kids in there. And so but their kids did their thing. Their kids are doing their thing in the league. And you could look at them and say, oh, yeah, he ready. He doing this. You can't tell me that a dude 6 feet that averaged 4 points a game is NBA ready. I'm not the only one saying that. A lot of analysts are saying the same thing. A lot of analysts, everybody know they only picked him because of LeBron. And guess what? Let me talk my ish. I guarantee you, the moment Bronny stepped on the floor as a Laker with LeBron James in a game, everybody gonna tune in. Everybody's tuning in. Standing ovations is gonna be on the news all over the place. Father and son playing in the same thing. And don't let Bronny really pan out and start doing this thing. Because that'll be another thing. Bronny James got so much on his shoulder, on his head right now. Yeah, you just said because your pops. I'm going to bust your ass every time you step on the court because your pops. And I'm going to bust your ass and look at your pops. After I bust your ass, I'm telling you, basketball players going to get real grimy because I really feel you don't belong here. You're only here because you're daddy. That's why you're here. But hey, nonetheless, if he's here, let him get it in. Let him do his job. Now, don't expect Bronny to be in the G League. Stop it, Five. They're going to sell them tickets in the Laker game. Now, I'm going to tell you where the Lakers going to be playing themselves. The Lakers going to be playing themselves if they start Bronny James the first game of the season just so the crowd can see him buy tickets. His jersey already off the hook. His jersey already selling off the hook. So is this a money move for the Lakers? Which is smart. Because this is not a championship move for the Lakers. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to get back to, fathers doing what they can for their son. Like, I'll be honest, as a correction officer, I'm saying you got family upon families working in them jails. Married couples, kids, brothers, and all that stuff. How they all get the job at the same jail? You know what I'm saying? How they all get the job at the same jail. Nepotism ain't going to never stop. Because I'm telling you right now, if I'm a billionaire, whatever I can do for my kid, I don't want to not let them know they got to work hard for stuff. Like Shaq said one time, if you ain't got no college degree, you ain't getting none of my money. So that's him putting his foot down with his kid that you got to go through the motions like everybody else to get this paper. You know what I'm saying? Do I think it's fair? Everybody knows it's not fair. Is it history? Is it like white folks be doing it for their kids all the time? So why get mad when black folks do it? Why DEION pushing his kids? And why LeBron is pushing his kid? And why the BIGBALLERBRAND guy is pushing his kids? I mean, is it wrong? No, it's not wrong for them to do that. It's just unfortunately that spot right there that so many millions of kids is vying for, that could be so useful for other kids' families to get out the hood. A billionaire's son is now rocking that basketball out of a dream he wanted to fulfill. Yeah, I'm not going to say he didn't work hard for it, but does he qualify? If you know you don't qualify, that's the same thing, you would tell somebody else. He can't ball out. Cut him for the team. He too short. He not this. He a defensive liability. All that. And I'm just listening to all the other sports analysts saying it, but it's black and white. We all been on basketball teams coming up with the coach's son. He would give him all a burn and he a bum. It's your boy, Big G. I know this is a little off base in prison or something like that, but I felt, because I'm a basketball fan, I'm a diehard Knicks fan, and I just felt like, listen, yo, it's a messed up situation. It's a positive situation. I just wish Bronny success. I want him to go in there, prove everybody wrong, and kick butt. Because it's not only in any job or whatever, whether nepotism gets you the job, however you got in there, because women be getting accused of doing sexual favors and stuff like that, to get jobs. That's been the thing for a long time. My thing is, no matter how you get there, do the job and shut them up. It's your boy, Big G. I got more videos coming at you. Stay tuned, and I'm out.